So, ladies and gentlemen, dear countrymen, I've been quiet for some time now, and many people have been asking me where the country is heading and where we are, and so I would like to state...
Public Service Cabinet Secretary Justin Muturi has criticized the government he serves, expressing concern over the recent surge in abductions targeting Kenyan youth. During a press briefing on Sunday at Serena Hotel in Nairobi, Muturi condemned the administration led by President William Ruto, demanding urgent action. He revealed his personal distress over his son's abduction in June, which occurred amidst anti-government protests. Muturi explained that he felt compelled to speak out after his previous appeals to security agencies went unanswered. He had earlier addressed the issue during a funeral service in Embu. The CS disclosed that his son was abducted while he was serving as Attorney General and a member of the National Security Council, yet no explanations were provided. One of our criticisms of the previous regime was the issue of abductions and forced disappearances. Today, these abductions and forced deaths, especially targeting the youth, continue, Muturi said. My son was abducted and went missing, causing us immense anxiety. At the time, I was the Attorney General and a member of the National Security Council, he added. Muturi lamented the lack of support from senior security officials despite his efforts to seek help. I reached out at all levels, but 6 months later, I still have no answers, he said. He called on President Ruto to intervene and address the issue. The surge in abductions has sparked nationwide concern, with human rights organizations urging the government to take swift action to investigate and bring those responsible to justice. Activists argue that the silence from key authorities only fuels public distrust and undermines the state's commitment to safeguarding its citizens. Political analysts view Muturi's remarks as a bold stance that reflects broader dissatisfaction within the government. They caution that such public dissent could signal deeper divisions in the cabinet, potentially impacting the administration's ability to effectively address critical issues like security and governance. When pressed on who might be responsible for the abductions, Muturi denied any knowledge of government involvement. I am unaware of any forces formed to abduct Kenyans. Such actions would be illegal. The government cannot abduct its own people, he stated. This is not the first time Muturi has publicly challenged the administration. On January 4th, he criticized the government's casual approach to the ongoing abductions and its apparent disregard for the victims.
I joined the Kenya Kwanza coalition owing to the fact that the principles that they espoused are in tandem with the principles of the party I belong to, namely the Democratic Party of Kenya. Many friends and political colleagues at the time warned me against joining the coalition, but at a personal level, I was persuaded that it would be driven by the ideals and the values that the coalition stated as a hustler nation to do the best for the people of Kenya. One of the things we had accused the past regimes of was the existence of disappearances and extrajudicial killings of Kenyans, and we vowed that we would never, at our watch, condone or allow such